Welcome, book lovers. Today, we're diving into 10 transformative books that you absolutely must read. I mean, let's be honest, have you ever finished a book, closed it, and thought, my life is irrevocably different now? That's the feeling we're chasing, people. These books span genres and eras, but they all have one thing in common. They can change your life. Let's get started. First up, we have The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. You know this book. It's sold like a bajillion copies. But for good reason. It follows Santiago, this shepherd from Spain, who keeps having this dream about finding treasure at the Egyptian pyramids. Talk about a commute. But this isn't just some treasure-hunting adventure story. It's about so much more. Coelho uses this journey as a metaphor for our own journeys in life. Santiago encounters all these obstacles. He has doubts. He wants to give up. Don't we all? But he keeps going. He learns from his mistakes. He listens to his intuition, and ultimately, he discovers that the real treasure was inside him all along. Cheesy? Maybe. True? Absolutely. The Alchemist reminds us to follow our dreams, to embrace the journey, and to trust that the universe has a plan for us. Next, we're traveling to the fictional town of Macondo in Gabriel Garcia Marquez's masterpiece, 100 Years of Solitude. Get ready for some magical realism, folks, because this book is full of it. We follow the Buendia family, 7 generations worth, and their lives in Macondo, a town that seems to exist somewhere between reality and dreams. It's beautiful and tragic, funny and heartbreaking all at the same time. Marquez tackles these big universal themes: loneliness, love, the inevitability of death, the cyclical nature of history. And he does it with such incredible prose and storytelling. Trust me, you'll be thinking about this one long after you finish it. Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk self-improvement with Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This book has sold millions of copies for a reason, people. It's packed with practical advice that you can actually use in your own life. Covey's not peddling some get-rich-quick scheme here. He's talking about fundamental principles like being proactive, beginning with the end in mind, prioritizing what's important. It's about taking responsibility for your own life, setting goals, and building healthy relationships. Look, I know self-help books can be a little hit or miss, but this one's a hit. Chapter 4. Time for some classic political philosophy with Niccolò Machiavelli's The Prince. Now I know what you're thinking. A book written in the 1500s? Relevant to my life? Trust me on this one. The Prince is a guidebook for rulers on how to gain and maintain power. It's ruthless, it's pragmatic, and it's still incredibly relevant today. Machiavelli argues that sometimes you have to make tough choices, even if they're not popular or morally sound, to achieve your goals. Whether you agree with him or not, The Prince forces you to confront the complexities of power, leadership, and the human condition. Chapter 5. Let's talk money, shall we? Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki is a personal finance classic that challenges the way we think about money. Kiyosaki argues that we're not taught about money in school and that most of us grow up with a poor dad mentality, working for a paycheck, buying liabilities instead of assets, and staying stuck in the rat race. He contrasts this with the rich dad mentality, investing in assets that generate passive income, building businesses, and achieving financial freedom. Whether you're just starting out or you're already a seasoned investor, this book will make you think differently about your finances. Chapter 6. Mark Manson's The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F***. K is not your typical self-help book. It's a refreshing dose of reality in a world obsessed with positivity and happiness. Manson argues that we only have a limited amount of F***CTs to give, and that we should choose our battles wisely. He encourages us to embrace our imperfections, accept failure as part of life, and focus on what truly matters to us. It's a reminder that it's okay to not be okay all the time, and that true happiness comes from finding meaning and purpose in our struggles. Prepare to enter a dystopian world in George Orwell's 1984. This classic novel paints a chilling picture of a totalitarian society where Big Brother is always watching, thoughts are controlled, and individuality is crushed. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of government overreach, mass surveillance, and the suppression of truth. And in our increasingly digital age, where privacy seems like a distant memory, 1984 feels eerily relevant. Chapter 8. The Power of Now. By Eckhart Tolle is a spiritual guide that teaches us the importance of living in the present moment. Tolle argues that most of our suffering comes from our attachment to the past or our worries about the future. He encourages us to quiet our minds, observe our thoughts without judgment, and find peace and joy in the present moment. It's a powerful message that can help us overcome anxiety, stress, and negative thinking. Chapter 9. Let's journey back to ancient Greece with Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey. We follow the Greek hero Odysseus on his long and perilous journey home after the Trojan War. He faces shipwrecks, monsters, the wrath of the gods, you name it. But through it all, Odysseus demonstrates incredible resilience, cunning, and a deep longing for home. The Odyssey is a timeless story about perseverance, the importance of family, and the power of the human spirit. Chapter 10. Last but not least, we have Dale Carnegie's classic guide to public speaking for success. This book is packed with practical tips and techniques to help you become a more confident and effective communicator. Carnegie covers everything from overcoming stage fright, to structuring your speech, to using body language effectively. Whether you're giving a presentation at work, delivering a toast at a wedding, or just want to feel more comfortable speaking up in meetings, this book has something for you. And there you have it, folks. 10 books that can truly transform your life. Whether you're looking for personal growth, financial wisdom, a deep dive into magical realism, or just a great story, these books have something for everyone. So grab a cup of coffee, find a comfy spot, and get ready to be challenged, inspired, and entertained. Happy reading.